rapes, murders, carjackings,
Right.
assaults, while they continue to hunt down people from January 6th. So do you know what he was, this police officer
Right.
from Montgomery County, what was his great crime? What did he have to be hunted down for 3 years later? What did he do?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And allegedly, yeah. And we're getting new people here who are fresh off the street, Jan Fixers who've just been arrested, like a week ago or a month ago. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, what action of restitution, or how is this person's arrest now furthering the government's goals, for underscoring that protesting at the Capitol is not just bad, it's bad. All right. So I think that message has been received. I think if I took a poll right now, in this pod, people would say, yeah, protesting in the Capitol is bad. Obviously, they will ruin your life if you do it. Take away your livelihood, estrange you from your family and your friends. Possibly you'll lose your house or your farm.
Or your life.
This happened to some of the people here.
Or your life.
Yeah, you could lose your kids, and you got suicides and all that stuff. So, message received, Department of Justice. Message loud and clear, received. And yet, people who have been no problem to anyone, basically living their lives, being very normal. Some of these people will recall, I was interviewed by the FBI 2 years ago, and then they just rolled up in my lawn last week or last month and just arrested me. It's like, so pretty much, I guess you can say, if you're one of those people who the FBI talked to right after January 6th, way back in 2021, you're not off the hook. You may think you're off the hook, but the hook is coming. That seems to be what's going on from this angle. Maybe there are more people who have been interviewed who were quote unquote cleared. Talking to some of these people about their cases, though, they're really mystified as to what their charges are. They don't know, and sometimes the prosecution does not know either. And that's kind of an embarrassing situation for the prosecution to be in. And it is, in a couple instances, taking over a month for them to get that act together. So why is this person in jail? We can't say, well then, maybe you should get on that. 2 months later, and they're still working on it. So,
well, yeah, and they
kind of a weird thing.
They can't say it's not political oppression when these things that people are being hunted down for 3 years later in anybody else's world would be a finable misdemeanor. They don't even have jail time associated with them. These judges are, legislating from the bench and given prison sentences to men who've committed misdemeanors, at the same time saying it's not political persecution. So they continue with these sentences of deterrence to let American people know you're not welcome at the Capitol, you're not welcome to question your government, and you're not welcome to stand up for your rights if you're a United States citizen. So, and once again, too, these are my views, not anybody in jail that's ready to go to trial, but I feel like American citizens showed up to protest a stolen election that day. Of course, the peaceful transfer of power is what they keep saying why everybody has to be, adjudicated so harshly, is because they interrupt the peaceful transfer of power. And yet, the peaceful transfer of power took place with the war being waged by the United States government and the Capitol Police and the Metropolitan Police, killing our American citizens and beating us until until I didn't see any attempt at quelling the violence. To me, it looked like a welcome street war.
And someday maybe I'll be able to talk about that in more detail, but you are right on the spot. I'm not the only person who noticed that there were a lot of bloody heads that day among the people who were there, the protesters who were there, and it wasn't like the big puppies. It was like elderly men and women who had the bloody heads, and it was very, very disconcerting to see. just because you don't expect that from law enforcement at all. But it's kind of a crazy thing. Although I do think maybe I don't know if the podcast listeners know anyone who can do something like this, but I think this would be a great idea. I know you can do a lot with CG, with regular videos, and also Photoshop and all that stuff. I would love it if someone could go and take some of that Jan 6 footage, especially the ones where the cops are dropping their munitions on the protesters, and just sort of delete out the American flags and the MAGA hats and the placards and replace them with Palestinian flags and posters that say something, the Jews for peace or something along those lines. And then show that same video to like a Harvard student. See what they say. I guarantee you they'll be uber sympathetic towards the protesters, and if they learn that it was actually originally Jan 6 footage that had been swapped out, I think they might have a moment of introspection and think about how they've been looking at the world. Maybe, I don't know. But it would be nice to see that. I know some people can do stuff like that. Obviously, I can't. Even if I was on the other side of the prison, I don't have those kinds of abilities. But it would be nice to see like some Jan 6 footage with Palestinian flags and Jews for peace.
I have seen side-by-sides on Twitter. I've seen side-by-sides of the day. With the I would just like to see how people would react to the same footage, just if the protesters are holding different signs. Yeah. Well,
you have 1 minute remaining.
The protesters in the Cannon building, I believe, all had on coordinated T-shirts. So I think that shows planning and conspiracy. So I think that needs to be looked into. And, I don't necessarily want to see them judged as hard as the J6ers. I'd like to see the J6ers be judged by the standards they're going to judge these people with as protesters, not people that came armed to overthrow the government. Justice, not unfair justice.
I agree. Although there was one sort of terror-related group among the affiliated groups in there. Mm-hmm. So that is one where they have us beat. They're actual like Middle East terrorist groups.
Actual terrorists. Right.
So yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna get cut off here. So thank you, Minky, for everything, and I hope.
Thank you.
Well, I'm no pro like Tammy, y'all. She got me. Dang it. It's okay.
Hi, Diane Shaw. Thank you for joining us.
I was, I'd read something earlier and talking about, the system being stacked against the people. Since Joe Biden has been, since taking office, Joe Biden has nominated 183 individuals to federal judgeships and on courts. And as of October 4th, 2023, 146 of those judgeships had been confirmed. So there are still 40 more. Judge Beryl Howell is going to be taking senior status, so he'll be choosing another judge to take her place in that federal courthouse. And when you look at a lot of the judges that he's nominated, and you can go and on Ballottopia, and it will show you all these judges that have been nominated. And you can see, like where they stand on different issues, and so many of them are so much more on the liberal-leaning side. So when they're looking at this view of the law, they're looking at it through their lens, and that's a lot of positions that Biden's regime has filled, and yet another Judge Reyes he's a recent appointed judge that is in the D.C. court. And, these judges have very already set in biased ways. Many of the law firms that they worked at prior to having their judgeships, they solely helped defend Black Lives Matter activists and those things. So they're already going to have a different point of view when you bring up the summer of 2020 and how all those things happen, and they are already on the defensive end of that. So it's just something to think about, because it is another way, and it's really hard to impeach these judges because Congress has to do it. So at a rate of 140 plus being confirmed this year, you'd have to be steady trying to impeach them. So it seems really overwhelming, but it's also important looking at these people in power get to appoint these people that then in turn judge you. So it's a yucky cycle.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad somebody's getting out.
I never get lonely. I got these ghosts to keep me company. I took the rear view off, but it's so forward, so I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. Swore I changed, now I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong. These back roads guide me. These pills pretend to be my friend. I'm done for the last time. I'm lying to myself again. I always say that. Now I'm on my way back here somehow. I should know by now. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong. Mistakes I made, I paid for them to gas. Walked a million miles from broken glass. I'm feeling like I'm fading. My heart's been slowly breaking. Might pop a pill and smoke and maybe drink. Talk to God and tell him what I think. At first he's gonna hate me, but eventually he'll say, I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink you go down. I got mine too. Welcome to my house. These are my people. This is my land. This is what we pray for. This is God's plan. If you ain't from here, you won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. So welcome to my house.
It's like the insurrection yesterday. I'm sure those people got arrested. They probably took them somewhere. Maybe threw them $100 and a pizza.
So welcome to my house.
Hi, Deborah. Yeah, Deb brought us some pizza.
I'm a stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee you should turn and walk away. And get to leaving, though I'll let this 12 gauge do all my seeking. Put me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is dead, boy.
Okay, so we got
I told you not to cross that line. Giving you a chance, boy. You see, the devil ain't a plan for it. Stop and knocking out your plans for it. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all coming in, and now you're backing out. Talk to talk big, with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too. Welcome to my house. These are my people. This is my land. This is what we pray for. This is God's plan. If you ain't from here, you don't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. So welcome to my house.
He's lucky that he has some older people in there now. He's changing right now. He just turned 41 around. Glad I had.
So welcome to my house.
Ryan and my bar. Anybody
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep, so it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. Bartender, I really did it this time.
Why? Because that's gunfire clear. That's gunfire. That's sweetie.
Yeah, that is good far.
Broke my parole to have a good time. When I got home, it was 6 a.m. The door was locked. so I kicked it in. She was tripping on the pills. I think she was high on some pills.
I know Arnie. There's a police helicopter circling over there. The city is disastrous.
It's getting bad. As you see, there's been it is what it is.
Hi, Elaine.
Evidence of badly poorly run
In the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her father's car.
No, I definitely know I've been fired there.
And that's exactly what we have. They're only worried about prosecuting.
So as I was saying, if you know a J6 needs help or his family needs help, it's a good place to go. And even if you just need somebody to talk to.
Me from myself.
I usually create pass the car, take off about the same time.
So I've been here over a year and a half. I've actually seen 3 people get shot. Probably up here that area thing is.
Feel like it's all that I need.
No, they're not mega terrorists. Like I said,
Something
they're
inside of me
liberal
broken. I
terrorists.
hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. What if the night sky was missing the moon? There was no shooting star to you wishing on you. And all of my sorrow, I just washed them down. It's the only peace I've ever found. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams.
link.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Mickey, how we doing?
I'm all right. Who is this?
It's Isaac Thomas calling in.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you, Mickey. How's the weather out there tonight?
It's good. It's a nice night out here. I heard you got hurt. Are y'all right?
Well, I'm okay. Basically, I was getting out of the shower and the light was going in and out, and I went to flip the light switch and it electrocuted me. But I mean, I'm okay. I just basically my arm feels like it's asleep. I got a tingling, like pins and needles, kind of like if you fell asleep on it or something. It feels like it's like numb almost.
Oh.
And that was last night, and it hasn't went away yet. But I'm not dying or nothing. It's just really bothering me, and they're not doing anything to give me any hope. So, but I'm okay.
I'm sorry
I'll
to
be all
hear
right.
that. I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry they're not helping you. Did you have something to say, Nicole?
Well, I know it's not the best way to spend your birthday, Isaac, but you have a lot of people that really love you a bunch, and we are gonna sing happy birthday to Isaac. I know everybody. Yay. It's your 21st birthday, isn't it, baby? Yay.
Time for happy
Yes, ma'am. 21.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Patriot Isaac. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Oh, I'm so sorry, baby, but we love you so much, and our prayers are going up for you.
Thank you, guys. It really means a lot to me.
Well, you mean a lot to us. You mean a lot to us, baby, and I know that you never thought anything like this would be happening, but you're doing so good, and I'm so proud of how strong you've been through this, Isaac. And I just think that you're going to be you're already an amazing young man, and you have a whole bunch ahead of you, and there's a whole bunch of people who love you. So keep your head up, and we got your back, Patriot.
Thank you. I love you guys too. And as much as it sucks, it's really nice to spend my birthday in here with a lot of patriots. It really means a lot. And I'll be able to look back on this and say, you know what, I made it through. Even on my 21st birthday, I sat here and I stood for the right thing for our country with the rest of the people who are not afraid to stand for the truth. So, it's an honor.
That's right.
I wish everyone had a heart like you, Isaac, for their country and their countrymen. So you're a brave young man.
Thank you, guys. It really means a lot. And we're going to continue to do well. I'm sure. Huge shout out to Mickey and Tammy and Helena and you guys for showing up the other day. It meant a lot to have you guys there at my hearing. I'm going to be honest. I feel very ashamed because I put my mask on when the judge asked me to. I did not want to at all. Right in front of him, and I probably shouldn't have put my mask on. I'm the first person to get on here and, give a whole speech on fighting for the truth and everything, and then I put that stupid muzzle on when the judge asked.
Well, you have to play by their rules. You have to, though.
Yeah.
There was nothing good would have come of you taking that moment to make a mask stand. You have to choose your battles, and you can't fight them all. So you took on the battle that was prudent of the day. And we put on masks when it's either mask up or don't go in. We put our masks on. It's just a choice mandate. So, but I did notice. I'll just say as a side note that they are putting that back into place where a lot of the courtrooms are now requiring masks, and I see the plastic partitions going back up. So, who knows what they have in store for us. But you have nothing to be ashamed of.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, the rest of the hearing, it seemed to go pretty well. I'm sure you guys noticed they're bringing up a bunch of BS, like just nitpicking at the smallest things that really aren't even important, but we definitely, it sounds like I'm gonna have a chance at possibly getting back out on bond, and so we are working on that. And huge shout out to Steve Metcalf, and he's up against the whole system, and he did a good job. So we're gonna keep fighting, and hopefully I'll be out soon.
I hope so. I did notice, he did say he was new to the case and trying to catch up. So, I hope he's in it to work hard for you, Isaac. I really do.
Yeah, I do too. We'll see what happens. And he's done good so far, and same thing with Condemned USA. They've done a good job so far, and like you said, I got a lot of people that have been helping out. I'm very grateful for it. I'm grateful for all of the letters and the people that have wrote me in here. A lot of them have said that they've watched the prayer vigil, and that's how they heard about me. So it means a lot, and just want to let all those guys know that wrote me. I love all you guys, and
thank you.
I'm still, they haven't broke me. Even on my 21st birthday, they still haven't broke me. And
That's right. That's right.
I'm prepared I'm prepared to fight this for the long run. If they don't let me out on bond, I'm ready to be in here the next 2 or 3 years, or however long it takes. But I believe that President Trump is going to win, and he's going to get back in office, and that hopefully he can kind of make these things right. If we even make it there at this point, things are going so crazy right now that it's a time in our country that we've never seen before. And I say it every time I get on here, but I'll say it again. We need people now more than we ever have to stand up, because we are going to lose our country if we don't stand up, if we don't tell the truth. We have so many. I mean, my story is just one of hundreds of thousands of people, not just J6ers, but J6ers and then all of the other patriots, just God's people in general, that this establishment is targeting. This really is a war between God and the devil, between good and evil. So we have to choose, and we have to choose wisely, and understand that no matter how much we sell ourselves out, and no matter even if when it comes to just saying certain things that they want to hear, just to be able to get nice things in this world, that none of that is going to go to the grave with us. None of the money, none of the cars, none of that is going to get buried with us. We have to stand for the truth, no matter how bad things are. And God has made it very clear that those who fight the righteous fight, and that stand for Him, are going to have their reward in heaven. And that the ones who have the cars and the money, that is their reward. But the rest of eternity is going to spend in hell. So keep that now. So just continue to fight for the truth. And we understand it's not fun. It's not something that any of us want to do. It would be a lot easier to go the other way, but I'm prepared to just do everything that I have to do to know that I'm going to make it into heaven. I can't sell my soul out to these people, and it hurts. I miss my dog a lot. I miss my puppy dog. My little brothers, my grandma, my aunt, the people I do have left, I miss them a lot, but I know that God is going to take care of them, and every night I pray that He'll keep His hand over them, especially my little brothers. They're 8 and 10 years old, and if you guys can please keep them in your prayers. They live with their grandparents. We have the same mom, different dads, and they live with their dad's mom and dad. So I just need you guys to pray that the propaganda and that the craziness out here, that it doesn't affect them, and that they grow up and be strong and are able to understand that the difference between good and evil, because I really worry about them. They're the closest thing to me that I have, is my 2 little brothers. So please pray for them. And my dog too. She's in a safe place. Huge shout out to Julissa Mark Middleton and American Patriot Relief. She's very happy out there in Texas on the farm. I know I get to say hi to her every now and then on the phone. So just pray for her as well. And just all of us, we're all going through our own battle right now, but I know that God is going to make sure that all of us, that this is all made right. And I pray that it's, the Bible says there's a jubilee before the end comes. That's the church is going to rise together. They're going to stand together. And so I pray that before, it's time for this world, for us to say goodbye to this world, I pray that there is a time of retribution and a time where all of these wrongs are able to be made right. And I believe that that's going to happen. And so I believe that he's going to unite. Yeah, he's going to unite all of us. And I think that when he does unite all of us, we're going to stand together as one church. It's not going to care what denomination or if we, go to church every Sunday, or if we wear, like one of my old churches I was at, you had the women had to wear dresses, and the men had to, wear pants. None of that's going to matter. None of the rituals or the practices is going to matter. All that's going to matter is, do we have a relationship with Jesus Christ? And once we do that, he will fix the rest. So everyone listening, I encourage you, talk to Jesus. You don't got to use a bunch of big words. You don't got to be perfect. You don't have to go to church or any of that. You just have to be close with Jesus. And, honestly, this prayer vigil out here is just as much of a church as any building. It's believers in Christ that are coming together to stand for the truth. That's what the church is. It's God's people. So I encourage everyone to find those people. There's a whole lot of us out here, and get involved. And if you're not able to donate, pray. And even if you are able to donate, we still need you to pray and get involved and spread the word, spread awareness about what's happening. And as long as we stand strong, I think everything's going to be okay. It's about standing together. So I love you guys. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. It really means a lot. This is just yet another battle that I'll be able to put under my belt. And like in my Gateway Pond article, I think I'm gonna get this trademarked. What is a warrior? What is a warrior without his battle? None of us, we can't call ourselves warriors if we don't have a battle to fight.
That's right. That's so true, sir.
God bless you guys.
God bless you, Isaac. We love you so much. Happy birthday. We got your back, Patriot. We'll pray for you.
Thank you guys. You guys have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you,
Have a good
Patriot.
night, guys.
You too, baby.
It's your birthday with us.
Love you too, guys. All of you guys. I love you guys. God bless. Have a good night.
God bless you.
God bless you.
So I just want to take just a second to thank Mark and Jaleese Middleton. I don't know if everybody heard that Isaac said they're taking care of his dog. So, that's just one way they go above and beyond. So, they have their own J6 troubles, but they have been steadfastly supportive of people who need their help. They've helped Nicole and I when we were, going through our little transitional period with our, newfound independence a while back in March. And they just helped so many people. They just helped Donnie Wren's family get here to be here for his sentencing. And like I said, they're watching, Isaac's dog. So God bless you, Mark and Jaleese. We love you, and stay in the fight.
I know they are amazing. Patriot Relief Project has done a lot for a lot of patriots. But we just had this phone call from Isaac, and he has this heart of a warrior. I have to say, he's holding the line, and the government filed today for him to have a competency hearing to see if he's competent. Well, I think everything he just said was extremely competent, and he's just so true with it, and he's holding the line no matter what they've brought at him. And he's had some really bad representation. He's had a lot thrown at this kid's had a lot thrown at him. So, Trinus Evans and his organization and Mark and Jaleese, they've really been there for Isaac. And thanks to everybody for y'all writing him for his birthday and everything. You could tell he was sad, but let's pray for him and his family.
Well, I don't know. It like froze up. It's an inmate.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Link.
Hello?
Hey, who is this?
Hey, everybody, it's John Monifo. I'm using Scooter's thing because I guess I timed out on my side. So
Okay.
Is
Hey,
this,
Jonathan.
who do I got, Mickey?
No, it's Nicole.
Oh, Nicole, okay. I haven't gotten a chance to speak to everyone yet, like a lot of these guys. They've been here so darn long, but I just want to call in and just see how things are going before I leave tomorrow, and just wanted to call in one last time and just thank you guys for your support.
Oh, okay. So you're headed out of the gulag tomorrow, and what's your home state, baby?
Florida. So there's a few different places. We requested a camp. It's a federal camp that doesn't even have a low end. It's just in Pensacola, but it's regarded as the nicest place the federal penitentiary system has. And so my attorney made a recommendation to the judge, but it never works out that way. So I'm not sure where I'll end up. But what I'm really hoping is that I don't get stuck in Philadelphia or another transit place where I'm waiting to be brought down. So.
Yeah, well, they usually take y'all like through there. You shouldn't have to stay there that long. Hopefully, you won't have to do it for a long period. So,
Yeah,
once you get, hi, baby.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying, once you get to the BOP, they say the food, everything is so much better once you get in that system. So, I hope you get into a good facility.
For sure. Well, what's funny is that I actually met Ethan Nordine inside the federal prison in SeaTac. We were in the same unit and everything for about a month before I had moved on, and so that was funny. But you're right. The food is phenomenal. It's I don't have to supplement, my diet with things from commissary anymore. Wasn't helping me out anyway. I got a tire now. I can't believe it, but lack of exercise and interest in doing so. But yeah, no, I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, and you'll be able to get a work assignment, and your time will go by in a more efficient, way. So, how much time did you get, Jonathan?
I was sentenced to 33 months, but I have 10 months of credit. So with the First Step Act, which I qualified for, my two charges that I pled to, I took a plea. The 231B, they turned into 231A, and then 111B, they turned into a A as well. So, that was very good.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, it's weird is that my prosecutor and my attorney are from the same district in Puerto Rico, and they did that because they had to spread these cases out. They were so thin, with public defenders and things. So my attorney and my prosecutor had worked together for a long time and liked each other. So I think that's really what went in my favor.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that, it can work something like that benefits off of it,
We know Judge Kelly and FBI Officer Ballantyne were good old buddies back in the day, so that hasn't worked in our favor. But I'm glad that something finally worked out for us.
Yeah, so you've already been in the VOP, and like you said, the food is much better, the medical care is better. The whole system is so bad, and y'all shouldn't be there anyway. And absolutely no. So that's a hard pill to swallow, but at least you're moving on to the next step, and you get to, start your, the beginning of the end of that journey part of it.
Right, you're right. And it's kind of funny because it reminds me of the fact that just yesterday I refused to go to medical, and because they didn't tell me what was going on, and it's very rare, and so I missed out on a teeth cleaning. And I was so bummed. So tonight, they called me for medical again earlier afternoon. I'm like, oh, no way. They rescheduled me the next day? That would be great. Because I'd refused the first, So I get down there, and they're like, no, you're getting temperature checks, sir. I was like, oh, okay. Man, I would have felt a lot better if I'd have got some service like that out of these guys. Yeah. But that was my resistance in going. I don't go down to the medical or travel much around the jail because in certain spots they require a mask, and I don't participate in political theater. So, it's going to be tough. In the feds, it's not a joke. There are probably, facilities
that have similar rules about being in their health area or, you know, the triage area, whatever you want to call it, you know, and, but I don't plan on making any, the political stands are becoming a martyr of any sort by causing problems. So let's get the time done, and then, you know, move on. And I want to just educate people that are still willing to listen, because they are out there. You know, there is middle of the road people that can always tilt over these fake votes that happen during these elections, you know. And I guess the one last message I would give you guys, an encouragement, is that, you know, to the folks that say, hey, I don't think my vote counts, I'm in a bad district, or I'm in a bad place, and, you know, if ever, I'm sure you all have heard this, like beating a dead horse, but if everyone said that, then, you know, it wouldn't be good. And so I just encourage people, even if they think it's really bad and it's not going to happen and I'm just not going to vote, you know, I would just ask you to please reconsider and, you know, separate maybe the indifference you have about Donald Trump between his personality and his accomplishments. And sorry for being long-winded there, but yeah, that's just the important thing.
No, it absolutely is, and people have to get involved, and that's a lot of what we try to do out here, you know, is to get people involved and get them educated about, you know, at least what we're seeing on, you know, through our lens on this end. And
but nobody has it. Sorry.
No, go ahead, baby.
But I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was like, nobody is doing what you guys are doing at the level that you're doing it, and that's the great part about it's getting a spotlight on it. I mean, you guys are out there, and you are heard, and it's not, you can't ignore it. You guys are just, I mean, guys, it's amazing what you're doing. So, to you, I would just say thanks for that too, of course, because I don't know anybody who you know, is doing it day after day after day, fighting like that. It's very encouraging.
Thank you so much. You know, and it comes from, you know, we absolutely are seeking justice. We're seeking justice for Ashley and Roseanne and all of you guys and gals inside. And, you know, there's a lot of inspiration that comes from the national anthem being sung every single night at 9 o'clock, and that consistency counts, and people really start to open their minds and their hearts to what's happening.
I can't miss it. Even if I'm in a sour mood because of bad news or something like that, I have to come out. It cheers me up, goosebumps and everything. It's amazing. It really is an amazing thing, especially because of the acoustics inside the unit. It's pretty funny. It's great. It's just great. But
it's
yeah, that is a good point you made.
It's inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely inspiring, you know, and that's why they took it off. That's why you know, people can't download it anymore, is because you know, maybe it was getting to them just a little bit too much. Maybe. And you know, and that comes from the heart of a lot of you patriots inside, and you know, and people see that.
Yeah. Well, listen, this country and all my fellow conservatives, people who are fighting against this establishment, the swamp, and support Donald Trump, to you, I say I would gladly lay down my life for any of you, and that if that has to come to pass, you know, if it gets that bad, just know that. Well, I think you guys know more than everyone, but that sacrifice would be an easy thought, you know. So.
Oh, baby, we got you
because
too.
We cannot let tyranny win. We cannot let these people win.
No, we cannot. We cannot. And we cannot. And we're going to give y'all a voice and get out and make people listen, you know, about what our government is doing to their people. And, you know, we got your back also.
Thank you. And I see that because guess what? You're always there.
If you, I know, well, this is Mickey. If you land in Pinellas County, we know there's a lady named Nikki Rye who has done, you know, adopt your local J6ers, and Pinellas County has adopted their J6ers, and they really, you know, do their best to take care of the American patriots from Pinellas County in Florida. So I hope that you end up someplace in Florida that is so supportive, and I hope that other, you know, patriots just decide to, you know, adopt a J6er or look into your community and see how you can help somebody that was incarcerated through the January 6th process. So, yeah, Florida's got some amazing patriots, and don't forget us little people when you land where you're going.
You're not little people. And Mickey, I love you so much. And this is our first time, I believe, I've actually gotten to speak with you. Am I right? I'm pretty sure I am.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I'm so sorry it's on your way out the door. But, take the message forward.
I lived on a good part. On a good note.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. I just hope I hope things are breezy, easy for you, as easy as jail can be. And, keep in touch with us.
I will, absolutely. There's no doubt. There's no way. We haven't even met, we haven't even spoke, but I know you're just as much as family as the ones who are left in mine that do support me. So, I really look forward to that barbecue. Everyone's talking about it, getting together again.
Yeah. It's definitely going to happen.
That's going to be amazing.
It's going to happen, and we all share a bond that is just unique. And so that is a lot of the light that we have in this darkness is what we've created, the community that's happened around all this.
Yeah, you guys have absolutely become family, and it's because we share the same values our founding fathers had and more. You guys are funny. It's so great when I get on the phone. It's not and every time I talk to anyone, especially or I call it the Vigil, it's just very encouraging because you guys just I don't even have to say it. So, we have enough of a time with Scooter in here running around. Oh, he's so funny. Scooter kills me. He's so funny. He's such a good person. And all these guys are good people deep down, I think. And so, again, it'll be great to actually fellowship and meet with everyone at once. I hate to cut it short. I have someone who I'm over time. I'm just cutting into his time. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that. But I just want to say thank you again, guys. I love you. We'll definitely be staying in touch. We definitely will be seeing each other. Keep on fighting, and of course we will too, because you are our inspiration as well. So it's almost we're behind a door or a wall, but we know you're there.
Much love, Jonathan, and Godspeed to you, baby.
Thank you, guys. Love you. Have a great night.
Love you too, Patriot.
All right, bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you for using Global.
Oh, that was great to hear from him. So make sure, Patriot Mail Project is a really great place where you can get everybody's addresses and everything. Just always make sure that you go and you check for updates at the top. So if they've moved anyone in and out. I think David knows that some people got out today. And
Richard Harris, Joshua Haynes, Stephanie Hazelton, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Andrew Hernandez, Joshua Hernandez, Eric Herrera, Casey Hopkins, Joshua Hughes, Jared Hughes, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Joshua Johnson, David Judd, Julian Couture, Matthew Kroll, Nicholas Gingrand, Joshua Lawler, Kevin Lyons, Denian McAndrew, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Cody Mattis, James Molt, Christopher Maurer, Mario Mares, Mark Mazza, Ronald McAbee, Patrick McCoffey, James McGrew, David Mahaffey, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McKellop, Kelly Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Rodney Millstreet, Matthew Ryan Miller, Jordan Mink, Robert Manuta, Catherine Morrison, David Marshall, Robert Morse, Christopher Moynihan, Jonathan Manafo, John Nassif, Marshall Neep, Daryl Neely, Kirsten Milla, Gregory Nix, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Grady Owens, Jason Owens, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Michael Perkins, Dominique Pizzola, Daniel Phipps, Michael Pomeroy, Mark Ponder, Sean Price, Joshua Pruitt, Mahalia Pryor, Anthony Puma, Chris Quaglin, Barry Ramey, Guy Reffett, Zach Reel, Neriana Reiner, Stuart Rhodes, Howard Richardson, Thomas Robertson, Brittany Robinson, James Robinson, Linwood Robinson, Michael Roach, Jonathan Rockholt, Daniel Rodriguez, Greg Rubenacher, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Samsel, Robert Sanford, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Zachariah Sattler, Daniel Scott, Peter Schwartz, Christian Secor, Hunter Seafried, Kevin Seafried, Grayson Sherrill, Jeffrey Show, Owen Schroyer, Thomas Civic, Jeffrey Sills, Glenn Simon, Mikhail Sly, Charles Smith, Tommy Smith, Audrey Southard, Hatchet Speed, Peter Steger, Shelley Stallings, Davin Steiner, Tristan Stevens, John Strand, Andrew Taki, Enrique Tario, Curtis Tate, George Tenney, Jacob Therese, Isaac Thomas, Devlin Thompson, Dustin Thompson, Edward Vallejo, Eric Scott Warner, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Thomas Webster, Bradley Weeks, Jack Witten, Anthony Williams, Riley Williams, Timothy Williams, Duke Wilson, Ricky Wilden, Shane Woods, Chris Worrell, John Wright, Isaac Yoder, Kyle Young, Terlina Zvonimer, and those lost to suicides, Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Engst, and Jordan Meacham. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Got a call. And now we're going to go ahead and say her name. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
Okay, Chris. You're on, Chris.
Hey, Mickey, how's it going?
Okay, pretty good weather, pretty good crowd, no counter protesters. That's all in all pretty good.
That's it. I thank you guys so much for doing it. I guess with the I didn't realize that you guys did that. But with the time left, I guess I'm still reading this 23-page whatever thing that should be sent to Judge McFadden immediately. My lawyer is being denied access. I guess 2 weeks ago she was denied access. I paid for her to fly up from Florida, and she was denied access at the DC jail. All of my requests have gone unanswered and just denied for my IGPs about getting this document. Printed out by the jail. First, they grouped two separate IGPs. One was about Microsoft Word, and then one was about getting this document printed out. And they grouped them together at the jail. But I'll continue reading it. I certainly do not trust Maria Rodriguez. Recently, I caught her in several lies. The biggest is that she said that she would get the missing video and audio, and to date, she has not even reached out to the parties involved. I know that this is not how the legal system is meant to be. This whole thing stems from Joe McBride leaving illegally as my attorney and breaking his oath. The lack of questioning when he lied to you in open, and the lack of questioning when he lied to you in open court. Ultimately, the courts should have denied his leaving, as other courts have in the past. How I was not called into a status hearing when the court was issued a copy of the grievance I sent in about McBride is beyond me. I don't trust anyone at this point. This is why I'm writing this to you pro se, and getting everything once on the record. Everything on the record once again. Discovery. The prosecution has kept me from my discovery for over 2 years. My discovery was provided by Diaz twice in Essex. Once it was incomplete because it was deleted by the jail, and the second time it never arrived to me because I was moved before it arrived or it was lost by the jail.
Then I was moved without little discovery I did have. Melissa Jackson had a direct hand in this move. I believe it was done in a form of torture to keep me away from my family and to get me to testify on the groups FBI Hope asked me to testify on. Joe McBride gave my discovery again at the DC jail in October of 21. The government moved me without reason, without my discovery, again. They still have not provided a reason, even though it was questioned to the court for almost 2 years. Next, the court ordered my counsel to provide another hard drive, which John Gross did, I was moved when I was moved from Rappahannock to the TC jail. I was moved without this discovery. The marshals lied under oath for the reason why I was moved from the Rappahannock jail. We have proven this on the record as well. I was also denied release for months, even though I should have been provided release when I was at the Rappahannock jail. Case law of Nichols and Brown. Finally, I was moved to the DC jail, and my discovery was given to me a 5th time by my lawyers. The DC jail has gone through great lengths to keep my discovery, keep me away from my discovery, including evidence.com. On 2 separate occasions, the DC jail has removed my discovery from my person, and it took days to receive it again. Who knows if it was copied and given to the FBI or DOJ? It would not be the first time the jail has been caught working hand in hand with the government. To date, I had been denied evidence.com, and the courts were notified multiple times, yet they did nothing to fix the situation. The government played games and broke the law for over 2 years. It's time it was put on the record one last time. I have asked for access to discovery.com countless times on the record. According to other judges in the DC court, the government cannot group co-defendants together and give some access to evidence.com and others not. See Brown. My co-defendant spent thousands of hours viewing this evidence, Klein and Capuccio. I never got a chance to view discovery.com. I still have never been provided access to evidence.com. I have access to a laptop every 4 weeks in the past 2.5 years, or for approximately 4 weeks in the past 2.5 years. I look at the same 8 videos, which have to be further analyzed by a professional. I thought these 8 videos were the only videos that were in my discovery. I even signed the evidence.com contract on the record in front of you, Judge. I was still denied access to evidence.com. I thought it was because there was no other videos being introduced in my case. I have signed the evidence.com a minimum of 3 times. I have not been given access to evidence.com to date. This alone should be termed for pretrial release or a mistrial. See Brown. It is not my lawyer's responsibility to watch thousands of hours of video when I am paying upwards of $600 an hour for representation, when other defendants are giving access to evidence.com to watch thousands of hours of videos at home as quote-unquote homework. I have stated from day one I wish to be a major part of my defense. When push comes to shove, I am ultimately responsible for my own defense. I am formally asking to be second. Frankly, I think I'm going to call you guys privately on that one.
We know Ashley Babbitt was a victim. I'm screaming USA, free the real jazz fixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force veteran, wrapped in a Trump flag. It's Trump 24. You know we about to run it back. Nothing will stop us. We about to get it right. They can try and try, but the storm is here from dark to light. Shout out Mickey, we could never feel your pain, but just know your daughter's life won't be taken in vain. Shout out Sarah McAfee, yeah, I'm sending you straight. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream won't cover too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, they would say that's different. But the story didn't fit the agenda they pitching. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt. We feeling your energy. Say her name, Ashley Babbitt. This song for your memory. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt. 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 Say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets start singing and a lightning bug are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready.
Recording. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey there, guys. How are you this evening?
We're good.
All right.
Good. People are good.
You're good.
The pizza was good. The coffee was good.
Oh, good. Good. I'm really glad that things are good, because that's good. So what do you have that's good? Because we could really use something good.
Well, I wish we had something good. I did not pay attention to the news today. Tammy's not here. Nicole, do you have news?
Do I have good news?
You have good news. Anybody got good news? You guys usually have some people got out. Who got out today?
Okay, so Deborah Sandoval.
Oh.
Deborah Sandoval, she got out today. And who else, David?
Nick Chan.
Nick Chan, he got out. So there's some Jan Sixers getting out. And what?
God's mercies are new every morning.
Oh, and Deb says God's mercies are new every morning. How about you? Do you have good news?
A couple interesting things. But hold on. Before we get off that topic, did they get out to probation, or did they get out to a halfway house? Do we know to what degree? And hold on 1 second, the 3-minute warning. 3 minutes! 3 minutes! Do we know what capacity they got out?
Oh, hold on. David's got some news. What'd you say?
I heard Biden said that he was born in Israel today.
Bad Biden. He's so
I
crazy.
broke it up.
No, Biden. David said Biden said he was born in Israel today. So, he's just so confused.
Of course he was.
He is definitely subject to the whims of his imagination.
Of his dementia?
Yes. I think he's happy in his own little world. Maybe we could just put him back down in the basement. Hypothetically, I'm not just recent things that have been said. I am absolutely not threatening the United States of America's sitting regime placeholder.
Yes. What else? I did hear and just saw an image on TV that the White House has red lighting over it right now. It was white on the left, blue in the center, and white on the right in support of Israel, but now it's all painted red. So does anybody know exactly what that means?
Storm says China. No, I don't know.
China now.
David said that was just a joke. David says he's aware of the color. He's looking now to see if he can figure out what's up. Oh, it's pink for breast cancer awareness.
If you look at it, it's not exactly a pink color.
Oh, the White House is not exactly.
The TVs.
The Capitol's not exactly a stickler for facts. Looks red.
True that. right, we've got 1 minute, so let me give the 1 minute call. Hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute. And let me pull out the headset and get things ready to rock and roll. So hold on. And I am being asked to go up the stairs.
Next birthday. Next birthday.
Yeah. You guys, all right. I'm back. Mr. Ball has just joined us here. Hey, guys.
Hey, Daniel. How's it going?
Not too bad. All things considered. Thank you. How are we doing out there?
We're pretty good. Pretty good. Enjoying the last of the good weather. we can feel it coming. I guess these crazy girls from Texas think the persimmon seed tells what the... I have never in my life heard such a thing, but, you know, our house is dominated with these girls from Texas that believe the persimmon seed says it's going to be a cold winter.
Yes, that's what the Farmer's Almanac says, from what I gather. We're supposed to be in for a doozy, from what I hear.
Yeah. I think the Farmer's Almanac might get their information from a persimmon seed. I don't know.
Okay. What else? As far as news goes, I do have back up the as far as the White House being read. Somebody just mentioned to me that they said, "Oh, by the way, something about Red October." So take that or leave that. We'll let you conspiracy folks conspiratorize on that one.
All right.
Next, did you guys hear about the U.S. debt clock this evening?
The what?
The debt clock?
Oh,
U.S. debt clock. The U.S. debt clock had something come out tonight. Have you guys heard about that?
I have not.
Okay. Well, I've got the info right here. Tonight at 6 p.m. Go ahead.
No, I just said go ahead and inform us with that information. We're waiting.
Okay. Well, you know, previously, maybe about, I think it was on the October 4th, the debt clock changed one of its categories from Federal Reserve note to U.S. Treasury note. And then, I think about 3-4 days ago, maybe a week ago, the debt clock had another overlay that talked about Andrew Jackson in 1834 and how he said a bunch of things that called the Federal Reserve basically a bunch of vipers and den of thieves. And then just this evening at 6 o'clock, there was something on the debt clock that said, quote, "We need you to remain ignorant, compliant, divided, gullible, confused, lost, guilty, dejected, crushed, bitter, distracted, resentful, aimless, faithless."
Well, they've done it.
So, yes. So I think it's something that, again, I'll let you all make your own decisions. I am just reporting the facts here. And that's at U.S. Go ahead.
I was like telling the streamers that it's the U.S. dead clock.
Yes, usdebtclock.org, and that was at 6 p.m. Eastern this evening on October 19th, which, by the way, is my 1,000th day of incarceration. Exactly. No, I will not clap. I will not celebrate. No, it is not a milestone it was never on my bucket list, put it that way. I have a lot of things on my bucket list. That is not one of them. Good.
I was just saying, good job.
Yeah. Way to go. You get a black star.
Nicole's got a kind of a dark sense of humor. She says to her husband every now and then, she goes, "What are you doing, guy? Time?" It's funny.
Yes. In fact, I some stories similar to that, but we try and do it in a cute, loving way, and I won't kiss and tell. So let's just say that we have some fun with that sometimes. So you got to take it where you can get it, you know. We really do. Well, I shouldn't say that in jail because that didn't come out right either.
That's why they call it the pokey.
Oh, hold on. Going through a tunnel. That wasn't right either. Damn it. Anyways, so Mr. Brown. Oh, shit. We're just 3 strikes, I'm out. That's it. I'm dropping the mic.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, Daniel. So what do you have other than these sexual innuendos that are getting me in trouble?
I have a little joke.
Oh, hey, go ahead.
Do we know the difference between a violin and a fiddle?
What's the difference between a violin?
A violin has strings and a fiddle has strings.
Okay. I don't know. I can't wait. We all run in small circles, so everybody I know has heard the joke Jeff told the other night, and I can't wait to say, I can't wait to tell somebody that didn't hear it, the proctologist joke. So to me, that's funny.
Yes.
So in case anybody on the live stream didn't hear it, I just want to tell the live streamers in case they weren't listening. Maybe that'd be my chance. What did the man say when he walked into the proctologist's office?
What did he say?
What did he say? He said, "Oh, this is where all the badasses hang out."
I can't believe you did
That's so funny. That is so funny. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. We only have a couple
I actually
minutes
thought
left.
of drawing. Sorry, go ahead.
No, we only have a couple minutes left, so I just want to let you get in what you want to say.
Okay. So yeah, I've got a trademark on that joke. So you have my permission. It's intellectual property. Anyways, no. Yes. We've definitely gone into the gutter during this show. I guess if you could call it a show, but it's a visual call.
That's what I bring to the table.
Yeah, well, Nicole's back.
1 minute
Nicole's back from
remaining.
Texas, so
Yeah,
that's
apparently. You sent it to the table. I think we're at the kiddie table right now. At least the adolescent table.
That's okay. Like you said, you
Yeah,
gotta take it
it's
when
okay.
you can
I
get
agree. All right. So did the voice speak already? Did I hear that?
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for all you do. Please, you guys out there listening, get involved. Check out BidenLaptopMedia.com and thank you guys for all you do out there. God bless you and God bless America.
God bless you, Patriot, and God bless America. Good night, baby.
All right.
Good night.
Love you guys. Good night.
Yeah. Wow, Peter.
We did, just barely. I felt it coming.
Good job.
I was channeling Tammy. I was feeling for Greta. She did get us once tonight, but only once.
I'm on fire.
Oh, wait, maybe twice, because she did get quiet.
All right, we're going to sing our last song. I want to encourage everyone, go to Patriot Mail Project. They also have their Christmas drive up. They have a drawing in for everyone that donates. And if you haven't signed up your kids for it, please go there and sign up. And let's get together.
No, I'm so sorry you don't have anything better to do, Mr. No Caller ID. This is just so sad. So sad.
So proud of themselves.
If tomorrow won't
Take 2.
tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Okay, Katie saved Oliver, or saved oh boy from getting bit by Oliver. Not really. Oh, there's someone right there too. Okay, so thank you so much, Katie. And you know, I was talking about Isaac earlier, and they are asking for an evaluation for him, and so they're not going to get the results of that until December 1st. So when you heard Isaac say that, you know, he was hoping for bond, you know, if y'all can, let's drop him a card, because he's going to feel real sad when he realizes that it's going to be a bit before he gets out. So, they even question the bond. So, you know, that's news I don't want to tell him over the phone. That's it for his lawyer to do. But if y'all could just get him a card sent out, that would be great. And as Tammy says, we'll pray for y'all if y'all pray for us or something. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Love you guys.
All right, Freedom Corner gangsters. Don't forget to say your prayers at the Betty Bugs fight. Thanks to everybody on YouTube, Rumble, and Getter for joining us. And we'll see you all tomorrow. God bless you.
Somebody will be here unless they open up the doors and let everybody go home. You never know. Could be a Christmas miracle. That's Virginia. There is a Santa Claus. Oh.
Hey, what's up, brother? Doing all right? You almost over your deal?
Is that outlet that the book needs to be coming out? See you. No, just so it don't get worse, you know. You are welcome.
Good night, everybody. Tammy will be back tomorrow. Bye.